What is good, boys? In this video, I'm going to be telling you why, if you're a shy, introverted kid, it is an absolute necessity that you develop your social skills. This is not a suggestion. This is a requirement for you. This is a prescription. You need to do this. You are going to lack so much later on in life if you don't develop this now, and you're going to regret not having started at a younger age like I did. I started when I was about 19, 20, and I regret not having started at 15 or even 12 because this completely changed my life. See, what you got to realize is that 90% of the things that you're going to get out of this life are going to come from social interactions. We are, as humans, social creatures, so you need to interact to have a good life. You need to be able to make friends, be able to meet girls and date them, make network relationships, business partners. These are all essential to the success that you're going to have in life and the fulfillment and enjoyment that's going to come out of it. So if you're lacking in your social skills, you're going to have a serious area of lack where other people who are social and have an easy time in social situations are going to outcompete you 10x. So before you start worrying about making money, especially if you're only in like high school, you need to, if you're in this category of shy and introverted, the first thing you need to do is get social. Because for example, let's just say you took the next 3 years, you're 15, you until 18, you're in high school, you really focus on being social, trying to make as many friends as possible, meet as many girls, talk to people, just get really comfortable, building rapport, making friends, being able to quickly have that friendship right off the bat and get someone to like you, all these little things. You really focus on that. And then by the time you're 18 now, 3 years later, you're a super social person. So if you don't want to go down that traditional 9 to 5 path, you can hop right into a sales career. Let's say this is your plan. You just read a couple of sales books, maybe take a mentorship as you're 18, and boom, you just set yourself up for a super successful future, all because you decided to start building your base of just being social and being able to do all these social things that are going to carry on and translate over to so many things in the future. Even if you didn't want that sales job, but you wanted to, say, start a business, you got to realize that sales is the backbone of every business. You have to be able to interact with people to some degree at a good level in order to have success. Even if you just want to get a girl, just starting to talk to more people is going to really help you out. So no matter what the angle you are coming from is, what your biggest priority is right now in life, the biggest thing holding you back, developing your social skills is 100% going to get you closer to that goal. So how did this all happen for me? So I was a extremely shy and introverted kid all throughout high school. Of course, I had a couple of my close friends who I was talking to, but outside of that, couldn't really talk to people, forget about talking to girls. And then 2 years went by, I was out of school, I wasn't going to college, I was kind of doing my own thing, trying to figure things out, trying some trading, having some success, but also just doing some part-time pizza delivery. And I really was trying, to get a little social, but I hadn't really fully committed. And it wasn't until when I was 19 that I had my first relationship and breakup, which really sparked that ignite in me. And I just completely decided to go full in on becoming social because I realized that this was the biggest thing holding me back from having any sort of success. So when I did this, I started making it like a game. So what I would do is I would just say, okay, we win today if we just talk to 3 girls at the gym, or even just one, or even if it was just, you're getting started and you're like, I just want to talk to an older person, or I just want to say hi to some guy who I think is cool and maybe we can, hit a workout sometime. Or maybe he can just spot me and we can spot each other on, bench because I see he's around the same weight. We can push each other. Those type of relationships are going to give you so much fulfillment out of life. And that's what I quickly realized is that you need all these things to really have that good feeling inside, that social connection, even if it's just like a gym buddy who you can, hit some bench with. It's just the little things like that carry a lot of weight. And they really start bringing you on that upward trajectory of feeling confident. This is really coming from that spot. If you're that shy introverted kid, these little things are just going to keep building you up and building you up to the point where you can talk to anybody like I can now. So the idea is you just want to start talking to people everywhere you go and trying to make the challenge just talking to that person no matter what the outcome is. I was in Florida for a period of time, so for me it was the gym, the beach, and bars and clubs. So those were the three places that I really focused on trying to get social. I wouldn't really worry about, like grocery stores and things like that. Of course you can. But I mean, I wouldn't be going out of my way to go places like that. Of course, oh, maybe like a mall too, if you happen to be there. But I wouldn't really be trying to go out of your way to, like say I'm gonna go to a place just to talk to people. I mean, if this is like the only thing that you're trying to improve on and the only thing that's like a very important thing for you, then sure, I guess that this could be appropriate at this stage of your life. But it should just be one of those things where it's a place that you already are going to be, like the gym or the beach. Like you're already going here, and then when you see someone, you just go and talk to them. I actually one time was just at the beach. I saw this guy who I don't know if we actually talked at the gym before, but we were working out near each other at least, and we recognized each other, and then we ended up having like a whole soccer and volleyball game, and we ended up grabbing some food. I hung out with his friend group. So this is what I mean. It's like you can start, really having a lot of fun with people that you don't know. It's people are really friendly and open, especially in person. Don't let all the things you see on social media, it's so toxic, ruin your perception of what people are like in real life, because I'm telling you, they are so much nicer than you could imagine. The worst interactions I had weren't even that bad. And especially if you're someone who's coming from a place of competence and confidence, and you've been working on yourself, like you're hitting the gym, you're trying to improve your appearance to the best of your ability, whatever that means for you. For me, that's a clean shave and a shortest medium clean haircut. And then obviously the physique and just wearing good clothing, all those things is what makes me very presentable to the world. You want to come in a place where you're coming from, you don't want to come looking, obese and like complete shaggedy look, and then, your hair's a mess. And I can even tell you myself, before I did that whole social thing, before I had that girlfriend and that breakup, I actually really didn't care about my appearances and my looks. And I had, I could rock that long hair, but it was just not looking good. And I had like a bunch of, it was like maybe like a weeks of kind of stubble. So it was really in a weird in-between phase. My beard was looking kind of weird. And I have a picture of my dad. It's on my dad's phone. I was just at the beach with my family, and I didn't really care about my appearance. So sure, I had like a good body, obviously, and all of that I was working on. But just like the whole, hair and looks maxing thing that I was with, it just didn't come across as very good and presentable. And I 100% can tell you that if I went up to people with that look, I mean, of course you can pull it off, but you're really trying to focus on making yourself as presentable as possible is going to help these interactions so much. So whatever that means for you, this is not something that I can tell you, get a short haircut or, shave your beard and have a clean shave, because that might not be what works for you. But it's whatever you figure out. You got to test and experiment is your best look. And you always got to make sure that you're presenting yourself the best to the world every single day, because you never know when you're going to be at that gym or at the gym that one day and you see that really pretty girl that you talk to and things just go well. Because I'm telling you, these things happen all the time. You get all these opportunities, so you always want to be as presentable as possible too. But yeah, I mean, really just coming down to getting social and talking to people every single day is the only way to do this and break through that shell if you're that shy, introverted kid. And even if you are a social person, still just talking to people is never going to hurt you. So no matter what your current situation is, my recommendation is try and get as social as possible. Just talk to people where you're already going to be. Start developing those relationships. I've talked to so many guys just in the sauna, like older guys, and we just had good conversations. I mean, it doesn't have to be anything crazy. And just, if you start getting social, it will change your life. And this is going to help you in every single business and entrepreneurial endeavor that you do pursue in the future. So if you got any value from this video, please like and subscribe and comment down below if you're going to start talking to people and getting social, and also comment if you've already been doing this, how your interactions have been going for the other people in the comments who are looking. All right, have a great day, everyone. I'll see you in the next video.